Alright everyone, I'm so glad to see that you're all here today. This is the third week of our Archetype support group. So last week we divided you guys up into your different archetypes, and this week you're all going to get a chance to speak, to talk about the problems you've experienced in your lives and the different patterns of behaviors that seem to have dominated them. And we're going to try and work out all your problems. So the first group we're going to start talking to is the Lost Boy archetype. Let's just talk about the archetype a little bit for a minute to refresh everyone's memory. So these are young boys who are on their own. They don't have a lot of strong parental figures. They're often on a quest or journey to find out who they really are because they don't really know their purpose yet. So let's turn it over to Link and Frodo. Well, I guess Frodo had to take a break, but we'll continue on with the session without him.
I'll go. As you may know, I'm Harry Potter. And when I was a young boy, my parents were killed by Voldemort. And so as a young boy, I had to fend for myself. I was alone in the world. Seems like everyone I ever knew just ended up dying. You know, when my parents, I always wished I could see them, but they were killed by Peter Pettigrew. He was their friend. And he betrayed them. He was their friend!
Harry, don't you remember we actually transferred you to the Savior group? Last week from Lost Boy, we helped that fit your archetype back. So, Link, tell me about your past. Do you have anything to say about how you're feeling? Now we're going to talk to the wise old men that we have over here. This is a very common archetype. They're often involved in leading young people on their quests and journeys. So we have our lost boy, who is often guided by the wise old man. I'm going to turn it over to you guys.
I'm so old. I'm so damn old. I'm so old. All I do is guide people on quests. I don't even know what I'm doing. I just guess half the time.
Alright, next we're going to take a look at the Savior archetype. So this is someone who bears the weight of responsibility, who often has to sacrifice something of their own, be it their life, their material possessions, and they have to sacrifice it for the greater good and to help those around them. So we're going to talk to them about their problem.
Well, I guess I'll go. My name is Harry Potter, as you probably know. And, you know, I had to sacrifice myself for my friends, and, well, I don't have a family. But anyway, I had to walk right up to the Dark Lord. And I stood there and waited. And then he killed me. I died! But thankfully, I was resurrected and able to save the entire world. It's a pretty big accomplishment.
Wow, well, I guess my story is kind of similar. I am Luke Skywalker. Some people would say that my name comes from the Bible. Jesus walked on water, Skywalker, but I'm no Jesus. All I did, I defeated my father, who was part of the dark side, and I had to lose my hand in the process.
Continue doing the work of God, my young saviors. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Alright, thank you. Next we're going to move on to our dark passenger archetype. So these are people who are dealing with inner demons and a dark side. They're often haunted by traumatic past events, and this leads them to have sort of a dual nature and a very dark side. So we're going to try and help them talk about that and deal with that today. So we'll turn it over to our dark passenger.
I think I'd like to go first. So, when I was a young boy, my parents were killed, and Voldemort tried to kill me. He left a piece of himself inside of me, and
Harry, I understand that you want to express yourself, but you've already talked in the Savior archetype and the Lost Boy archetype, so we really need to give someone else a chance to speak.
I think I need to go take a walk.
Okay, moving on. Zuko, why don't you share with the group? Zuko, in order to overcome your inner demons, you have to...
I don't talk about my past!
Okay, well, we can move on, that's fine. Well, actually, we're missing a dark passenger, Aaron Yeager. Does anyone know where he is today? Oh, sorry I'm late, guys. Oh, and here's your name tag. A paper cut. Thank you for sharing that with the group, Aaron. So I think we've all seen that we each have our own problems and our own archetypal patterns that we follow. Look, everyone.
This is my therapy session now. Well, as you all may know, I'm Harry Potter, and this is my story.